Hey everyone, it's your boy Stutter Guy, and I'm back with another video. Now, not a long time ago, an unique individual called Grandmaster J, who is the leader of the NFAC, which means a no fucking around coalition, has been indicted for pointing his weapon at supposedly pointing his weapon at police officers. Whether this is true or not is not what I'm here to talk about. What I'm here to talk about is Grandmaster J himself. Now, when I first started listening to Grandmaster J, I had a lot of respect for him, mainly because the views, maybe because the way he talked and his viewpoints on things, I respected. I thought some of the things he was saying were pretty good. Not all of it, but some of it, right? Now, the thing I didn't agree with was that Grandmaster J sometimes, he says that us black people should have our own country, our own government, and our own money. Now, I don't agree with that. Mainly because to me it sounds ridiculous. I mean, also there's like a place called Africa, which I don't know if you guys didn't notice, but a lot of black people live there, although they're called Africans. Africans don't really like black people. They don't really like us, from what I heard. But yeah, but for the real reason I don't like the idea is because I feel like it will just separate us as individuals. I feel like it'll do more harm than good, basically. Maybe because let me use an example. So a while back, there was a shooter that I forgot his name, but he was black, right? And that shooter killed about, I don't know, 3 cops. He killed a few, and then he injured a few others, right? And when it was all said and done, well, first he made a YouTube video about how black people should arm themselves, which I respect. I respect that idea. I do think it's a good idea, not because of us being black, but because I feel like that, like, if it's your right to own a gun, then you should go ahead and get it if you want to. I don't feel like that it needs to be a race thing. I just feel like if you want a gun and you want to own it, go ahead. That's a good idea to me. Go ahead. Anyone can get it. You can get it. I can get it. Oh, if you're right of age, of course. I don't know if I can get it. I'm like 18. But I'm pretty sure some cities would allow that for 18-year-old to bear arms, I guess. But I don't know. But anyway, I like the idea. And like I said, the supposed shooter talked about that too. Now, when it happened, he said that he did it alone. No one else made him do it. Right? To this day, I don't know if that's true or not. Maybe because I didn't do a whole lot of research. But yeah, he said he was alone. He just wanted to kill a lot of white people, especially officers. And when I heard that, I realized that, well, when I heard that, I realized that he was racist. I mean, that's racism at its finest. And also, when it was all said and done, I scrolled down the comment section because there was a news video about it. So I scrolled down the comment section, and a lot of people are cheering him on, saying that what he did was right. That we need more people like him, and that made me realize just how much hatred we have as a culture, right? 'Cause I'm not gonna lie. At one point, I would have agreed to what they're saying, maybe because I didn't know better. I was I was very I was ignorant back then. I was like a little kid. But seeing all this now and just reading the comments, and not just that video. I'm pretty sure it's every other video of cops getting killed. You'll see a comment of that, especially if they were killed by a black person, right? But I saw that and I realized, like, that's how much hatred and ignorance people have, right? People think that just because there are reports of cops killing black people, that they're allowed to they're allowed to hate cops to the point where they physically want them dead. And I'm not gonna sit here and say you shouldn't hate cops, right? That's your opinion. If you hate them, you hate them. If you like them, you like them, right? I'm not gonna sit here and be like, I didn't use to hate cops either, right? Because I don't. Like I said before, I have a much open mindset, but I'm not gonna sit here and suck a cop's dick. Pause. But I'm not gonna do that. I should have chose my words way better than that, but it's too late now. But yeah, I'm not gonna do that sort of thing. I'm just gonna see how it goes. Right? That's me. And if it goes well, it goes well. If it goes wrong, it goes wrong. And I do believe there's good cops, but the good cops aren't doing a lot of good because there's sometimes they're refusing to point out the bad ones, right? You know there's good ones. Like, you know that because you hear a lot of stuff about what cops did, right? I watched a video or two of a cop saving a suicide person. I watched a video of a cop saving somebody, saving someone from committing suicide a while back, right? And that alone makes me know that there are good cops. I never doubted that there were good cops. I never doubted that. I just believe that, or I guess I still believe, I don't know, but I believe that there are more bad cops than good ones. Now, I can't exactly prove that, or I could, but that's not the whole reason I'm talking about this. I'm just saying that, back to what, like, basically, I understand their intentions, right? But you can't base off of actions of a few others to the entire police force as a whole. Like, some of the cops he killed were probably good cops. We don't know that. We just know that they were cops. We just know they had a family, right? And like, you shouldn't hate someone so much that you wish they were dead. I feel like when you get to that point, you're no better than them, because when it does happen and you're cheering for it, you're you now classify yourself as an individual whose um whose whole belief is centered around a death of another. And like I said before, that's wrong. That truly is. When that happens, we truly lost ourselves in our own little world. Like, we truly, like, by then it's too late, right? But back to what I was saying. So, and that happened. There were a lot of people cheering and stuff, right? And hold on. What was I saying about Grandmaster J? Okay. Sorry, guys. I got a little I did like a little rant and lost track of what I was trying to say. But back to Grandmaster J. Now, like I said, there's some views I liked and some views I didn't. But generally, people who follow him think that he's a really good guy and he's well, yeah, they think he's like a really good guy and he's doing the right thing, which he is in a way. He's supporting the rights of that black people should have guns. Go ahead, he's doing that. But of me watching him, at some point I realized that something was wrong here, because you remember the incident where a member of the NFAC shot himself in the leg. After that, Grandmaster J made a video. He made a video explaining how that happened. Right? Now, I never really watched it because I couldn't really find the video. But I watched others who own guns, who have owned guns, explain how his explanation is completely wrong. And one even proved that he was indeed wrong by doing what he said, right? Not doing what I said, but by doing what he said you shouldn't do, right? And I watched that, right? And at first, I refused to believe it, because, like I said, I was pretty I was like, how should I explain this? I thought what he was doing was good, and I basically didn't want to believe that he was like a liar and a bad guy, right? But after a while, I realized just how foolish I was. Grandmaster J isn't exactly someone you should just follow, right? Because he's a liar. He's a liar. The way he goes about things with his guns are completely wrong, and things of that nature. However, his viewpoints are, in my opinion, understandable, right? However, that doesn't mean I'm gonna sit here and allow myself that he was someone sent from God, or he's like or he's like a black messiah, or something like that. I don't think that. And I don't think no one should either. Because at the end of the day, Grandmaster Jay is a human being. And humans lie. Humans manipulate. I fucked up that whole word. But y'all know what I was trying to say. And humans do whatever they can to make sure that they stay on top. Right? So with that being said, I don't believe Grandmaster Jay is someone you should look up to. I don't. I think you should go ahead and listen to him. I mean, some things he say are interesting. You know? I'm not saying here to say you should you should never listen to anything he says. I'm not here to say that. I'm just here to say that the things he does, you should question. And not just believe the things he's saying. Because some things he's saying, the things he are saying are not always true. And I know that. Right? And with that being said, I do believe Grandmaster Jay is going to spend some time in jail. I mean, he was already indicted for his crimes. I don't think the crimes are going to drop. I don't think so. I think he's going to jail, right? However, if that does happen, someone's going to take his place. And that's a fact. Because when someone leaves, there's always going to be like a vacuum, right? And in that vacuum, someone will always take the place of the individual that came before them, right? Now, I could be saying this wrong, but what I'm basically saying is that if he does go to jail, we're just gonna get another Grandmaster Jay in no time, right? It might be someone from the NFAC. It might be someone completely different. But the thing is, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen eventually. It's only like sorry guys. I gotta gather my thoughts. So it's gonna happen. And when it does happen, people are gonna forget about Grandmaster Jay and they're gonna focus on the next guy. And they're gonna believe anything he's saying. Right? And if something happens to him, someone else is gonna take his place. It's never gonna end. It's gonna be a repeating cycle. Right? With that being said, maybe when the time comes, maybe we'll get someone who actually knows what he's talking about, especially with guns, and someone who and someone who is much more careful. Or not careful, because Grandmaster Jay was careful, but what he supposedly did, was pretty stupid to me. He should have just left it alone. Like that would not be me. I would just use a set of binoculars. I don't know why he did it. I don't know. Real quick, I'm gonna tell you guys real quick. Do I believe that he did it? Yeah, I believe so. Yeah. Do I believe that they were wrong for arresting him? I don't know. Because while he didn't shoot at them, the officers didn't know that. They just saw someone aiming a gun at them. Grandmaster Jay, he didn't get shot. Because if I was me, if I was a cop, I saw someone pointing a gun at me, I would shoot. It doesn't matter what color you are, right? But that's just me. But anyways, guys, that's it for now, and I'm definitely gonna see you guys in the next video. So that being said, peace.